Happy Soulful Sunday, motherfuckers. Happy Soulful Sunday. Happy. And the reason why I'm calling it Soulful Sunday, because I'm finna get deep with y'all ass, okay? I got some time. I done straighten up in my den. I got, the, the air blowing, the smoke's going. I did some releasing today. And I want to, it's all I'm hearing is power up. Like everything is happening for this great power up. And what I feel is coming, what's finna happen, bro? You gotta have some motherfucking power about yourself, right? So get y'all ass in here and sit down. It's Sunday, cause I'm finna go all over everywhere now, cause I've been getting a whole lot of deep ass downloads. They so fucking deep and intricate, okay? I just been having to put them hoes in the chat. Goddamn it, I haven't even begun. Okay. But y'all get in here and sit down. If you are on Facebook, share this. Share this live. Put me in the algorithms. I'm hitting the system, bitches. I'm hitting the system. If you on Facebook, share this. Y'all know they be trying to drown me out the most on Facebook, which is crazy because all of my knowledge really streams to Facebook first. So I guess I get it. Hit that like button. Put your girl in the rhythms. Without further ado, welcome to Sea Valley, down in the valley where the celestial crew gets lifted. Shouts out to the Sea Valley members, both OGs and newbies. Shouts out to the COCE. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I ain't been live in 9 days. Do y'all see how shit, like, bro, it seemed like just yesterday, but it really been 9 Earth days. You see how shit just going by so goddamn fast. You got to hold on to your horses, child. Okay. Father Wounds class has been moved to this Tuesday. Last week, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Like, I didn't have to get Jay ready for school. She went back to school on Friday, so I am at this point free. Like, I'm free. I don't gotta do no extracurricular shit for her. So the Father's Wound class will be Tuesday. Okay. The name of today's session is called Power Up. I'm finna talk about a lot of things and hopefully y'all can, grasp it together because I feel like this is important. I made a live 9 days ago, shit, child. And I was basically saying in that live, like, now is not the time to be betraying yourself. Now is not the time to be, going backwards and And first, before I talk about anything, before I go any further, I need y'all to understand that, listen, because I don't think people be talking about this enough. Just because something is new, just because it's the opposite, all right? Just because it's for expansion does not mean that it's not going to come with its own set of grievances, all right? I'm always talking about, the new and do the opposite. I need y'all to understand that making decisions to step into the new, that shit hurt, that shit scary. All right. Choosing expansion, that shit is scary. Okay. Choosing, to go towards, you have no fucking logical idea where you going, who you gonna be there with, or what you doing. All this shit is fucking scary. It is. Okay. It is. But that do not mean that you just choose to not move. That don't mean that you just choose to stay fucking stuck and stay stagnant. You have to look that shit in the eye and you have to face that shit. This is what's happening right now. You are having to face the shit that you done hid in the closet for too long. You done piled all that shit up in that closet and there's too much shit in that closet. So now we got to go through this shit. We can't just act like it's not there no more. You understand? You just can't, oh yeah, I'm gonna clean it out one day. Now you gotta clean that motherfucking closet out if you want to put some new shit up in there. This is just what's happening. This is just what's happening. It's time to power up. You cannot power up with all this old shit that's just hanging around, that's just lingering. And the old shit is within you. It ain't about nothing outside of us. It ain't about a person. It ain't about a thing. It's your old ass shit that you have not been dealing with because you have been making excuses not to deal with the shit. Okay, I just gave y'all some excuses that y'all can run with. Oh, it's hard to change. It's scary. It's this. You gotta fucking do it. You gotta go towards the unknown. You gotta fucking go through life with no meaning, goddamn it. You gotta go through this motherfucking and really understand that you are creating this. You guys, it's time to power the fuck up. So what's happening now? Your reality is showing you to where shit needs to be cleaned up at. All right. Your reality, the situations, what you going through right fucking now is showing you it's still some shit, it's some shit out of order up in that closet, up in that room, up in that space. You gotta clear that shit out. Okay. And let's talk about what y'all don't want to do, bro. Y'all don't want to do this work of fucking unlearning and unembedding all this bullshit out y'all cachet. Y'all want some type of quick, easy ass fix, and that shit is not working. It has not worked. Okay? Right? Y'all don't want to. Today is Silent Sunday, goddamn it. Sit your ass down in the house. Right? Sit your ass down and don't give into the distractions. Put your phone down. Turn your phone off. Turn the goddamn TV off. It's Silent Sunday. Sit with yourself. Sit with your soul and see what needs to be let go because it's fucking old. Sit your ass down. Don't go to this person's house. Don't sit with yourself. Stop running. Y'all can't face these situations in y'all lives because y'all are not facing y'all selves. All right. And so when shit get hard, shit get challenging, you know, y'all go right back to overlooking the main problem and the causation for why you even experiencing this shit. And it's simply because you are out of order, you are out of alignment, you are running off some old ass programming. You got to get that shit out your system and override that and recode yourself. This is the fucking reality that y'all don't want to do. Right? So I've been tasked. The task I got is to open you motherfuckers back up to y'all heart space, because the closing of y'all heart space, the locking y'all out of y'all heart space has disconnected big players from the database, and y'all got to play. Okay? Y'all got to play. So my job, as others before me, is just to get y'all here, to get y'all to understand how this game is played and how shit is ran, not from the human ass limits that you've been thinking that you is. That's just what I gotta do. All right. Y'all gotta deprogram yourself from this bullshit. Right? You don't know anything. You must become a clean slate, a blank slate. All right? You must be reborn. Because what's happening right now, it is the grandest siphoning of energy. I'm talking about in I don't know how long, but you fucking regular humans, y'all don't stand a chance to the suctioning that is taking place upon y'all persons. All right? Y'all don't understand how fucking worried the false powers that be is. Y'all do not understand the extremes they are willing to go through to extract that force from upon you. All right? If you don't power up now, you will never have a chance to. And this just what it is. If you don't power up now, if you don't fucking, number one, realize that you're a big player. Now I'm talking to the big players and the big players only. If you identify as just a human, I ain't talking to you. This none of this matters, okay? You're not gonna understand it anyway. I'm never talking to y'all. I don't mean to sound rude, but fuck that. This ain't for y'all. Y'all go to church on Sundays. That's where the humans go to power up. Over here, where I'm right here, this where the big players charge up. You feel me? This where we go over here. Nah. I'm trying to do the work and feels like I just can't get ahead. I'm not looking for pity at all. I just want to be better. The key statement in this right here. Let me tell you what you're doing wrong in just this statement right here. I'm trying. Trying means that you are not in alignment. You are forcing something and not flowing. To do the work and feels. Okay? And it feels like, right? I'm trying to do the work. I'm out of alignment and I feel out of alignment. And therefore I cannot get ahead. That's what you should have said. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? I'm trying. Meaning I'm going against the flow. And it feels that I'm going against the flow. And because of this feeling, I cannot get. Huh? That's what you should have said. Correct that. Your feelings is the reason why you can't get ahead. Nothing outside of you is doing shit. You are out of alignment, and your feelings are indications that you are not in alignment. All right? Your feelings are indicators that you are out of alignment. As I feel, so shall I see. As I ask, so shall I receive. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you. So you feel like that. That's what you got to experience. You creating that for yourself. At any given time, you can stop. But see, what I've noticed that y'all be doing is y'all don't really feel it. Y'all just be talking. Y'all be punk faking. You cannot trick the fucking system. The system is based off of feelings. So deep in my feelings. That's what the system give a fuck about. That's what the system runs off of. That's when they say that the universe is, it only speaks in energy, frequency, and vibration. This is what they telling y'all. It don't matter what you do. How does it feel? Said I want to know, right? How does it feel? How does it feel? It's showing you how you feel on a day-to-day basis. You can't be feeling like a loser all your life and then try to be, you know what I'm saying, feel like you're not a loser for 3 days and think that you finna change something. Now, come on. Nah. Ask yourself, how does it feel? Hey! How does it feel? Said I got to know right now. It feels like you can't get ahead. So by it feeling like you can't get ahead, this is something that you feel frequently. And your frequency is what you feel frequently, right? So feeling like you can't get ahead is, it's always on your mind. I'm in the spirit today. We having service. It's always on your mind, right? Can't get ahead. It's always on your motherfucking mind because that's how you feel every day, right? Every day you get your ass up and you feel like, I just can't never get ahead. It's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking another. If it ain't these bills, it's these motherfucking automobiles. You feel me? Like, it's always something, right? That's how you feel. As you feel, so shall you see. I don't care what you've been taught. Understand this. Okay? You're creating this. It just, I ain't finna lie to you. How does it feel? How does your life feel right now? How do you feel about your life on a regular basis? How do you feel about what you're supposed to experience? How do you feel about this shit? See, people don't be asking y'all that, right? Huh? People don't ask the good questions. Dear friends, I ask the best questions, right? And your interference may not like it, and your interference may get it offended, as it fucking should, because I'm asking these questions to tear shit down, right? So if your interference feel like I'm not safe, it should feel like that. I'm not fucking safe. I represent the unknown. I represent spirit. I represent the unseen. I represent the divinity, what it cannot reach. It's supposed to feel like that. It's supposed to feel like that. But if you truly got a soul and you got a higher self and you're a big player, you're going to be able to push, you're going to be able to drown the interference out. So you ain't going to let the interference, you know what I'm saying, move you away from your motherfucking, what you're supposed to be doing, which is playing this goddamn game, which is, I'm like a coach. You feel me? I'm just a coach, right? I get it. I represent everything that your interference don't like. Change, growth, expansion, the challenges, the standing on business for real. This little punk ass business y'all think y'all standing on, y'all be talking about, that ain't no motherfucking real business. Can you stand on the motherfucking frequency when what you standing on you don't physically see? Can you hold that motherfucking energy right there? Keep it right there. Can you keep it right there? Right? Can you keep that same energy when you don't see no evidence of shit? Right. Can you still walk that walk and talk that talk and be that bitch and be that nigga when you don't see shit? When your five senses fail to show you, can you stand on business? That's the business I'm talking about. What y'all be talking about? That ain't no fucking business y'all talking about. That is programming that y'all trying to bypass. How does it feel? It's time to power the fuck up. It's time to stop asking for what you're not ready for. And that's even for myself. Because I tell y'all all the time, I still got to play the game too. My game, just the settings a little different. You feel me? But one thing about it, bitch, I'm a master. I'm a master. It ain't shit outside of me that's taking me back to hell. And I stamp that, amp that, flamp that. You feel me? It ain't a motherfucking person, place, thing, energy, entity, idea, anything that's taking me back to hell. I stamp that, I amp that, I flamp that. I ain't going. So I don't give a fuck what the little situations is out here. I know this shit a game. You feel me, nigga? I know I'm in the motherfucking suit and it's a game. I ain't finna let that shit take me to hell. How do I feel? Good as fuck, rich as fuck, lit as fuck, immortal as fuck, divine as fuck, the abyss as fuck. Ask me how I feel. Shit. It ain't about what I see. It's about what I feel, right? It's about, it's the who's the he you referring to? What I say? What I say, I remember. You feel me? It's time to power the fuck up. What we doing? Big players, y'all ain't listen. Big players, y'all can't do what the humans do, bro. Stop thinking y'all these humans. All right, get the fuck out y'all human form. Know when to shift around this motherfucker. I told y'all what shape shifting really is. It ain't no such thing as fucking shapes. You know, ain't nothing physical for real. So if ain't nothing physical for real, how the fuck do you move from one energy to another? With your state of being, with your awareness, with what you feel into. That's how you fucking shapeshift. Ain't no shapes for real. You become it by feeling like it. It's time to play. All right. I'm in the comments talking to someone who said he said he see. Oh. You know how sometimes I think they was trying to, like, you know how I be correlating the Bible, because remember the Bible and religion is for the humans and spirituality is for the gods. So I be, you know what I'm saying, kind of crossing the bridge because I can do that. So I thought that's what they was doing. That I was hoping that's what they were doing, right? It's time to power up. No more excuses, bro. You know, we got this what this is 888 the Lionsgate portal coming up. You know what I'm saying? It's karmic, it's abundance, it's bitch what you want to do. This is what you being asked. You feel me? At this time, what you want, baby? What the fuck do y'all want? All this cosmic energy, all this alignment, all this power, because you should be feeling powerful as fuck. If you've been following me for any time, I don't give a fuck what you going through physically. If you don't power the fuck up over that shit and shut up, what you even talking about? You feel me? What are you even talking about? What are you focusing on this fucking rumor for? What are you doing? If you don't power the fuck up and stand above this shit, bro, and you can't stand above this shit until you stop identifying with what you are not. You are not the human and its limits. You not the physical. I know the shit be feeling real, bro. I get it. Trust me, I'm in it. These some nice ass cars. Like, you really get the impact out of, you really get the sensation when I ride. But you gotta be smart about it. You really feel like it's real? It's not. Chill out. Relax. Like, y'all taking this shit too serious. I know, because I used to take it too serious too. I know. Play the game. What's the rule number one of playing the game? Knowing it's a fucking game. Knowing it's a fucking game. So by default, can't shit happen to you. Stop being scary. Stop being scary. When you being scary, that's you in human form. Then y'all don't be knowing when y'all in y'all human form and when y'all in y'all God form, unless y'all trying to tell me that y'all don't got no God form and you motherfuckers just humans. You feel me? And if you are just humans, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Get out of here though. Go to church. You feel me? It ain't nothing like humans make the world go round. You feel me? But get out of here. You feel me? I'm talking to the players. I ain't talking to y'all. Y'all know to stop sneaking in here. Right? When you're scared, when you're doubting, when you're, low self-esteem, bad, poor self-concept, fear, rejection, that is not who you are. Okay? That's not, that you in your human form. Get the fuck out of there. We don't try to create. When we in our God form, when we in our human form, because we know whatever we fucking create in our human form, it's going to be limited and deficient like our human. Like, we know this. Gotta be smart about it. I don't even know what he's saying, but it felt like it. Because you don't have to call. It's okay, girl. Hey, you don't have to answer the call. You feel me? You could be a human. Everybody ain't meant to play, bro. Because as a big player, it ain't no fucking excuses. I can't say that you fucked up my day. I can't say that you fucked up my life. I can't say that you the reason why this didn't happen for me. I can't say that you the reason why I didn't have this. I can't fucking do that as a big player, bro. I can't blame y'all for shit. I can't blame y'all for nothing. Because if the moment I do, I'm saying I ain't no big player. You feel me? I'm saying that this, like this, everything that I'm experiencing is because of something outside of me. And I'm giving something that's an illusion more power than the motherfucking truth. You feel me? I can't blame y'all for nothing, bro. I don't get up here blaming the motherfucker for shit. I don't even blame my mama, my daddy, nothing. I don't blame shit. Because I know I am the mastermind behind all of it. Right? It's me. I don't blame the government for my lack of funds. I ain't blaming the doctors and the food for my lack of health, because that shit don't exist to me, number one. So what the fuck am I blaming? Right? What am I blaming? Who do I have to blame? Why would I blame the government? The humans need they need somebody to govern them. The government has nothing to do with us as big players. Why do y'all give them y'all energy? That's not even for y'all. Mind y'all damn business. That what wrong with you now. You nosy. You nosy. Hey, sexy baloney. You nosy. Mind your business. The government, that's not for us. Religion, that's not for us. The systems of this earth is for the humans. You in too deep. You got their body card and you just really think that you one of them. You not one of them. Stop worrying about shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Focus. Shit. So many people be enlightened as fuck and spiritual as fuck, but you so deep in them earthly systems. What come on now. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. Pick a side. Pick a side. You either are your magic or there's a source, for your magic. You either are your abundance or there's a source. If you not it, right? If you not it, then that means something outside of you is more powerful than you. And I just cannot accept that something outside of me is more powerful than me when I know nothing exists outside of me. Right? Nothing exists besides what I want it to be. I am the only fucking character in my world. It revolves around me 100%. You feel me? Like, what are you saying? Like, I run shit. I run shit. And yeah, it took a while to get here. It took a while to get here. But it only took me so long because I didn't have nobody, bro. I didn't have no guy like y'all got. I didn't have all this information on the internet. And you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, people was getting whacked for this information. Fuck y'all talking about. Like, people was getting whacked. Luckily, when people was getting whacked, oh, look at all the birds in my fairy fountain. My fairy fountain bring all the birds to the yard. Damn right. It's better than y'all's. Like, it's so many birds out there. You take how to action after manifest. How do you face your human while remaining? How do you face your human while remaining the creator? I'm currently allowing myself to be deprogrammed from human story. How do you face your human? Number one, it's like understanding is the key. Understanding is key. Understand that you have a human, right? That you have a human. No difference than you having a daughter or you having a son. All right. It's like a child, like a, there are certain things that the child cannot do. The child can't do what the parent can do. The child can't, be in the capacities that the parent can. You need to know what capacity that you are coming in at all times. And this is the basis of self-awareness, right? This is the basis of self-awareness. What space are you coming from? You need to know that you are in your human when you are in limits and you see lack. You need to know that when you see restrictions, that you are in your human form. And you need to understand that when you are in that form, whatever you create gonna be in your image. So if you don't want to create in lack and deficiency, you should not be creating in your human. You should only be in your human when it's time to experience and express. Is it possible for your interference or to fight your new programming while you're sleeping? What does that mean? It's possible for your interference to fight your new program. Of course it is. Because this is the thing, your programming is stored in your subconscious. Is it stored in your soul, in your being? Okay, the brain is just like a processor. It processes things. It like comes up like file systems, and it's expressed through the brain. Like our souls is our beings is expressed through our cars. Right, the whole point of physicality is expression and experience. Right, it's just so neat. So absolutely, right. And this just means that you got to keep reinforcing the new programming. Don't go back to the old ways. Don't go back to, identifying with what you are not. That's what you do. Right? That's what you do. So you're going to always deal with interference because this is the game of opposites. All right? Coming to earth is the game of opposites. You are fit to encounter things that's opposite of your nature. And don't, not for you to be afraid, not for you to get lost, not for you to do any of that shit, but for you to experience a different polarity of yourself. Because each new person brings out a different version of you. But if you're not in that space and that awareness, you won't even get it. Right? And that goes back to self-awareness. If you can't be self-aware, your ass ain't got no soul. That's just how it rolls. That's just how it goes. Like, that's just what it is, right? So when I'm saying power up, why ain't y'all asking me what I'm talking about? Where's the power coming from, Ms. G? What power do you speak of? Okay. How do we power up? Y'all ain't asking the right questions, child. I said the name of this session today is power the fuck up, right? The right questions would be, where's the power coming from, right? How do we power up, Miss G? What are you talking about? We got to teach y'all how to ask better questions. The dumber you think the question is, ask it. Ask it. The more you think the question don't make sense, ask it. Ask it. All right? If you the first shit that just pop up on your bulletin board, it don't make no fucking sense. Ask the question. All right. That's a good question. It ain't supposed to make sense. It ain't supposed to, be something you can analyze or go get off Google out of a book. Ask the dumbass questions here. So the power that I speak of as a big player now. If you're not a big player, you're going to try to get this power from other deities, from doing spells, your ancestors. You're going to go some fucking way to get this type of power because your ass ain't got it. All right. But for the big players now, I'm talking to the big players and the big players only. You are source. Your higher self is literally your vaults of sourceness. It never runs out. It cannot be destroyed. It cannot be defeated. It can do what humans would call miracles. Okay. Your job is to allow this power to be expressed through your body car. All right. And the only way you not being able to do this is y'all beings are damaged. Okay. And it's okay. It's just, we know how to repair them. We know how to repair them. You have to offshoot that shit in your being and get your being to a light enough state to where that power can stream without any complications or disconnections to the car. And that's how you access superpowers. So the more things I tell my babies, I'm going through a raveling of the soul because I have an old soul. And old souls ain't what it's cracked up to be. This just means that I got I got a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of shit through my travels in the multiverse, and it's stored right from different lifetimes. Most of the shit I'm dealing with now, which isn't shit, it's the shit from past lives. Like, what I'm saying, career things and shit from past lives. None of this happened in this life. You feel me? None of this happened in this life. This is other lives. And as I offshoot that shit out my being, out my soul, out my cachet system, more and more of my gifts are being able to come online. Like, y'all, I'm a real life motherfucking magician. Bro, I can, say I try to post as much as I can, but I'm a real life motherfucking magician. And Gyla is human, so it's not Gyla, right? It's the fact that I'm unraveling. I'm offshooting. So my spirit is forcing up, powering up, right? More storage is being a, you can fill in a lot of shit when you gotta clean your phone out, right? And you gotta clean that storage out so you can put more good shit in there. That's a good question, JT. That's what I'm talking about. How do you get it off you? How do you offshoot? You have to heal. This is why we do the inner work. You have to go into your being. You have to enter your being, inner being, right? And there's old shit in there, like an old ass closet. When I refer to closet, that's what I'm talking about. All right? You got shit stored in there from this life, from all other lives where you was hurt, and it traumatized you so bad, right? You got good things stored in there, right? You got to think about it. Good things hold you hostage just as bad things hold you hostage. All right? The so-called good things that we, put in our souls, it can also stop us from even want to do anything new in this life because you're so used to that's set in stone. Does this make feelings? Does this make feelings? So in order to power up, you have to fucking open up. In order to power up, you have to open up. You have to release. Y'all got a whole lot of shit built. Y'all heart space is blocked. The heart is the bridge between the soul and the spirit. When the heart is when the heart space is excuse me. This is what it is. That's crazy. That was just, I just got choked from random. When the heart space is clogged up, you stuck, you trapped. You only in the physical. So like I said, when you guard it like that, do y'all know what being guarded mean? What the fuck do you need guards for? That means that you don't feel safe, that you don't feel protected. That is key indicators that you are in your human form. Being guarded is a indicator that your ass is in your human form. Because when you are in your God form, all right, this means that you are operating from your being. All right. Your being is tethered to your higher self. Okay. So when you are in your being, you are protected and guided and cared for by your spirit. When you are not in your being and you are in your human, right? You are bound to the human laws and the human guidelines, or that's the same thing as the wrong place, wrong time. Your ass was in the wrong form. Is that making feelings? Let me know now, because I'll just be running my mouth. So when we heal ourselves, when we do this inner work, we are freeing up space in our being so we can now process and embody new states of being. Do y'all know how many states of fucking being there is? Do you know how the possibilities are fucking endless to the different things that you can experience? The possibilities are endless. When you are in your God form, you know this. When you are in your God form, you know that you are connected to source. You know that all things are provided for and through that source. You know that you have no beginning and you have no end. You know that you are the Alpha and you are the Omega, and everything in your world is through your image and your design. You know this. When you are in your God form, when you are in your human form, you gonna doubt everything I just fucking said because you don't see. Nobody raised our humans to be gods. Nobody raised our humans to be sovereigns. Nobody raised our humans up. They are children of the God within. And that's what I teach my babies. Your soul is the God. Your body is the child of God. Okay. Your body does what it's told. As a child, your human does what it's told. As a child of God, your body cannot act without the soul. It cannot act. That's why it can die. Okay? That's why it can die. The body is need as a mode of expression because energy cannot be perceived in this density without it. Okay? This is why all y'all motherfuckers can't see ghosts. Okay? This is why only people that can see that way can see the souls and perceive the souls. Okay? It's not like there's this different, like everything is happening at one big smorgasbord, and where you can attune to is what you can tune into. Right? So I'm not the first being to come from on high to come tell y'all, hey, y'all out of balance around this motherfucker, and get back in harmony within yourselves, and from within yourselves without shall be heaven on earth. I ain't the first one to do that, but what sets me aside from all of them, all of the characters, because God is going to go down in history just like your Jesuses and your Krishnas and whatever the fuck, all of them got the same story. They forgot to be on earth, right? They came teaching the same fucking message that I'm teaching. Go within. The only way out is in. The kingdom of God is within. Ye are gods, guys. The only thing they didn't do, because I fucked up in different lifetimes doing the same shit. So let me not pop my shit too hard, because I failed a few times too. You know, you get to earth and you be like, fuck that shit. I just want to, I'm gonna say a little something and I'm trying to disappear from niggas. You know what I'm saying? I told you that was my life, my past life as a monk. I got the codes, but when I get here, it's like, oh shit, no. I just stay in the forest somewhere, like, oh, let me just die right fast and get the fuck out of here. You feel me? So I can't, you know what I'm saying? But this lifetime I got it. You feel me? This lifetime I got it. And I'm playing all space. I'm playing all over the board. Not just, you know what I'm saying, in the immaterial, but you know what I'm saying, in the material too. I'm playing on all sides. That's what they didn't do. That's the only difference. Ain't no heaven outside of here. Ain't no heaven outside of here. If you don't create it now, when that car expired, you are going to the inner world that you had. That's what you're gonna experience, right? Don't let them trick y'all no more. If you don't create your heaven right now, if your body car was to drop, whatever your inner world was like, if you even had one, that's what you're gonna continue to be. All right. You don't have to do nothing in the ethereal. It's a being type of space. It's a being type of space, right? You want to do shit in the physical because we got these bodies, shit. You hear me hit my thigh? You hear that? You hear that? The car. The feeling to hit my thigh though, where it come from? The body can't do that. The body can't do that without that being. So when I say power up, right? Oh, they get mad when I say it too. I just don't give a fuck. Shit, I've been pissing people off for. It's just humans though. I'm here for the players. I'm talking to the players. So this is the study guide for how the players gonna play on Earth, right? You gotta play the game. You can't bypass this shit, because that's what I thought by being a monk. I thought that if we, what I'm saying, give up our desires and give up our earthly experiences and, what I'm saying, stay one with source and never fucking experience a goddamn thing, that we was actually winning. We was actually the biggest losers, right? We was actually the biggest losers, because to play this whole thing is for experience. So being a monk, we didn't experience shit. Our desires was coming from our higher selves. So basically we put karma on ourselves, because karma is just being out of alignment. Doing shit that don't fulfill your spirit is what get you karma. I know motherfuckers, people be getting what goes out must come back, like karma. That's not what karma is. Karma is simply out of alignment. Okay? It's something that you accumulate. All right? It's a result of you being out of alignment. You didn't listen. So I was supposed to come here and spit this shit to y'all in the only way, right? In the only way that I can, because I can pass these codes how I pass them for motherfuckers to get it how they need to get it from me. You feel me? What does the top hat mean or symbolize? To me, the top hat means that I'm a magician, and my frequency is high. I sit closest to source, and I'm a truly a magician. Like, I'm truly a magician. So that's what it symbolizes: power, rank, respect. That's what that symbolizes: status, prestige, supremism, mastership. That's what it symbolizes to me. So when you see them drop them top hats, you feel me? That's their way of honoring that in me. You feel me? Let me stop playing, but nah, that is. So back to what I was saying about the power up, right? that got y'all disconnected from source. And while you are disconnected from source, you vulnerable. Okay, when you disconnected, big players being disconnected from source, they always want the big players disconnected, because even if you don't know you playing, you still got that source. You still got that source about you. And you don't even know why you so different, or why motherfuckers treat you different or whatever. But motherfuckers can just sniff that source out on your ass, and they seek to get it. And they seek, you know what I'm saying, to use it, to harness it. This could be your family. This could be, you know what I'm saying, your closest people. Like, they sense that source on your ass, and you don't even realize you a big player yet. That's mostly what happened to the majority of us. The motherfuckers can sense that source on us. You don't even know that you playing. And before you even get to play good, motherfuckers already been siphoning out your motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, energy. That's why by the time you 25, you low as a bitch. Shit, by the time you 25, you link up with me. I'm like, why the fuck is you so low? Why the fuck? Right? Why the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I, like, you feel me? Shit. So that's just how it go. And you know what I'm saying, when motherfuckers say taking your power, bro, it's just your power is how you feel about things. You're welcome. Nobody ever told us what our fucking power was. Like, take your power back. What is that, and how do we do that? Stop just saying generic ass shit and you ain't got no instructions. You feel me? What is the power that they take from us? Then motherfuckers in relationships, when a motherfucker do your ass in, they be, take your power back, huh? What are they talking about? What power was you talking about? Is you talking about my time? Is you talking about their pussy? Is you talking about how I felt? Of course you talking about how I felt. And the reality of the situation is, didn't nobody take the power. I gave it to them. That's why I say, as a big player, I just don't have the privilege of blaming people. He got that power because I gave it to him. Why did I give it to him? Because shit, I was insecure and I didn't know what I was doing. And that's how I felt about him. I felt how I felt. That's it. I got to be on top of every situation. Every executive order, I got to be on top of that. Right? The feelings matter. The feeling is the power. Without the feelings of it, it's nothing. That is your power. How you feel about everything is your power. So when I say the false powers that be draining y'all power, they just, you know what I'm saying, drain it by how y'all feel about shit, the events that go on in y'all lives, and the things that y'all just give y'all fucking energy to for nothing. Right? They banking on it. They banking on y'all to do that. Y'all do that every time. Flood the bitch with missing kids. You know what I'm saying? Damn near unalivenate Trump. Put some type of racial, you know what I'm saying, the racial killings that they have every year, the same way every fucking year. As in, it's not a pattern here, right? You know, scare you about your finances, you know, the things you humans care about, because above all, humans care about survival. Humans don't give a fuck about love. They don't got time for it. They got to survive. Humans don't give a fuck about higher awareness. They got to survive. They got to go to work and shit. They got to make some money to pay the bills. Humans don't give a fuck about friends and support and connections. It has to make money to survive. Huh? Right? What magicians we all are. I'm sorry, everybody not magicians, babe. I'm not finna lie. I ain't finna lie. Everybody not magicians. Majority of the world are fillers. They are here as empty atoms, if you want to call it. They're not charged particles. And it's just to make it look realistic. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. I know those racial killings where police will kill a random black person every year. Come on, I just I just be looking back. I just be watching TV because this world is a fucking TV screen. I just be watching it amused. Wow. They falling for it again, ain't it? Right? Doke again, right? Okay. I told y'all a couple years ago it was a food shortage and they was gonna start cutting the fuck up, trying to get y'all emotional behind this shit. And this is the thing, black people, y'all wanna know why y'all always targeted? Cause I had seen somewhere that was like black folks have the most buying power, right? And it ain't that black folks got the most buying power. It's because black people are what you would call warm bloods, right? Black people are what you would call warm bloods. Let's say that this was some type of sci-fi thriller. Black people were what you be called warm bloods. Like we're able to give warmth. That warmth is power. That is intensity. All right, passionate, passion. That's why they always try to label black people as hotheads and the bitches got attitudes, and it's this level of warmth or intensity in black people that is not found in other body cars. You feel me? And that's why they target black people, because of y'all uh ability to produce this intensity that helps them harness their energy, because they cut themselves off from source, so they need that source. So this is why it's always looked at as, you know what I'm saying, black people used as like batteries or like slavery, when they do that to everybody. Don't get me wrong, if everybody, all the humans is being batteries, you feel me? But black people got a special type of battery because of the car, right? Because of the car. And this is why they study the shit out of, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, study black people, they parts, DNA, do a lot of testing on black people, because it's that capacity, right? And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go so far as to say not even all black people got it. All black people ain't got it. Some of y'all just as useless as the Caucasian fillers, as the white fillers, as the Asian fillers. Just because y'all black don't mean that y'all got it either. You think that if we designing the game and we making the people seem real as fuck, we just gonna make everybody else the different colors and it ain't gonna be no black motherfucking drones in that bitch too? Did you think that we just was gonna leave that race out? No, your ass is an NPC too. You just black. Your car is regular. Shit. Ain't nobody finna keep lying to y'all about that. Right? All skin folk ain't kin folk. And y'all know that because it ain't about the goddamn cars anyway. But in the game, the cars do have a higher capacity. All right. The ones that's not fucked up. Let me say that. So you got some people that's just fucked up. Y'all ever met people that just can't change? Right? I haven't watched Supercell yet. And I haven't watched Supercell yet because when everybody watch something, I normally do the opposite. I don't know. When they be sending y'all towards one thing, I just don't. I just don't. It ain't even. I don't even got no reason that why I ain't watched it. It's just when everybody be hurting towards one thing, like nope. I have nope. So I haven't. I haven't watched it. I may have to check it out. I may have to check it out. How can you tell? How can you tell who doesn't have a soul? Like who? You will know an empty. You will know an empty box when you see one. Right? You will know an empty box when you see one. If you're a big player, you got the ability to see souls. Right? All big players got powers. Everybody powers just not the same, and that's what I hate like, listen, this is the one place, the one time we get to individually shine. You feel me? And it's like everybody be wasting their time doing the same fucking thing, so ain't nobody got no different superpowers. I be getting on my cousin baby's ass, bro. It's no way everybody a different piece of source and y'all coming up here with the same goddamn powers. Ain't nothing different. You lying. And stop playing with me. You feel me? Like, stop playing with me. Everybody body car ain't made the same for a reason. Everybody is meant to express that frequency different. I know bitches can't express like Gyla can. Gyla body was made for this. Her voice was made for this. Her ass, her titties, her laughter, how she sound, everything was made for her to carry her specific frequency. So this means however she utilized her gifts and her abilities, it's not gonna be like the next person. Like, bitch, can you talk to a watermelon or something? Like, bro, come on now. Damn. It's not gonna be expressed through tarot cards and doing spells and doing astrology. Like, bro, all this shit is magic. Bitch, can you put the magic in the food? Can you put the magic in the clothes that you make? Right? Can you put sigils inside the clothes for blessings and prosperity? Is that not magic? God damn. Why is everybody the same when it's the one time when we get to pop our shit on some individual illusion ass shit? What are you doing? If there's a pose, a bigger picture, we are all different pieces. That means in order for the picture to play, you gotta be your individual piece, ho. You can't be me. I can't be when I say y'all. I have never wanted to be like somebody. I be admiring the fuck out of y'all. You understand? You may think that you ain't hitting on shit. You may think that you may not be the prettiest. You may think that you may not be interesting. I find y'all so fucking interesting because you're different. I find your life intriguing. Like, I just be watching it like TV and like, wow, look at this different thing. Right? I collect this data for my travels. Right? I be want to see y'all in y'all authentic ass glory. Cause my goodness, bitches, I'm giving y'all all that I got. I'm giving y'all everything that I am. I haven't hid shit from y'all. Like, this is me. Online, offline, on sessions. This is what the fuck I really don't turn off. Like, this is me all the time. Now I have my modes where I be high energy, low energy, middle energy, but I don't change. Like, this is what I am at my core. I be want to feel y'all at y'all core. Like, you don't got to be perfect for me. You don't got to be the most spiritual motherfucker. You don't have to be nothing like me at all. Like, please be not like me. I just want to experience y'all. In this game, I just be want to meet people and experience them without the guardedness. So it may look like, you know what I'm saying, I get done a certain type of way for that because I be open. Because I trust spirit. And if y'all can't fuck with me, I have to give y'all the power to, and I never do that. So I don't close myself because bitches turn on me, or, you know what I'm saying, bitches get it twisted. I still be open because I still want to meet as many of y'all and impact y'all as I can before I get out of here. This is what is I'm showing y'all an example of how it goes. I don't regret shit I do. The love I give, the wisdom that I give, like, on some real shit, I don't regret that shit because your bitches needed it. Everybody needed it. It didn't take nothing from me. You could never take nothing from me because you never gave me none of that shit. That's why I just give it out. I be open, right? Because whatever that flows in here, I know it's being sent by my higher self, bro. So what can really be bad for me? You feel me? What could really be harmful to me if it's being sent by myself? The part of me that knows everything, that has everything. Like, what the fuck would I have to be guarded for? That's Listen, when you say one thing but you feel in another type of way, that is fucking confusion. You say you open to receive, you say you want spirit to guide you, but you guarded as fuck. Soon something coming in, right? I could be everything that you ask for in a female. I could be everything that you ask for in a goddamn friend, in a goddamn spiritual advisor. But when you get me, can you keep me? Right? When you get these things that you ask for, when you get put in these positions, can you hold on to them? Or are you going to, it's too good to be true, right? Because you don't deserve it. Because you in your human form feeling sad and sorry about yourself. Or you gonna boss up and realize that if spirit brought this motherfucker to me, it gotta be something to you. It gotta be something to you. If spirit brought me to this situation, it gotta be something about this situation. That's how you fucking trust. You can't say you trust and then, bitch, you guarded like the Fort Knox. You can't say that you trust and you open when you guarded. Like, you confused, you're retarded. This is confusion. I don't know what you think you gonna get back, because you truly ain't putting nothing out but confusion, right? You truly only putting out confusion. What do you expect to get back? Oh, I'm open to receive. Soon something come for you, right? Soon something come to you. You denying it. You ain't even gave it a chance. You ain't even entertaining it, but you open. What the fuck? What you open for? It's all about your frequency. When we say intent and magic as a witch, and when we do our craft, and they say that the spell is 100% mostly about intention. Do you know what your intention is? Inner attention. All right? Put your focus to the inner. Put your attention to the inner. What's going on in there, bitch? Before you light nail candle. Here. Before you call any deity here, for you write any sigils here, before you do any boom shaka like a boom, what the fuck is going on in your inner world? That's what it means about. That's what intention is. Inner attention. What's going on in there? Because what's going on in there is what you finna amplify and see. And that is the basis of all spells. I don't give a fuck. And that's why spells don't be hidden, because y'all inners be fucked up. Y'all inners be full and dark. That's why. What's your intention? Right? That's why nobody that's actually tried to do a spell on me, it doesn't work. Right? Because your intention was weak. Because your inner world is weak. Right? And of course it's weak if you feel like you have to send something to me and I ain't did nothing to you. When really you should be looking at yourself for the reason why you feel triggered or threatened any type of way, because nothing outside of you have any power. These are the bitches that be trying to do spells and shit. And you don't, like, y'all ain't got no real teachers for real. Like, stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. I know real magic, pure clean magic. Meaning it might fuck you up, but I bet you don't nothing happen to me. You feel me? Like, it might fuck you up, but ain't nothing gonna happen to me, because my intentions, my inner, my inner, right? Alignment class. They ain't in them classes. I don't know what they talking about. Right? And so I got jurisdiction to bring real magic to this motherfucker. And as each year, it's just gonna get greater and greater and greater and greater. I'm finna put the magic into the little kids. Keep y'all little kids away from me if you don't want them on this God shit, because I'm putting it in everything. I'm putting it in everything, like y'all be putting that parsley on all y'all shit that y'all be cooking. I'm putting the magic out and touchdown. I'm here. I'm in the system. Here. I'm playing. Big player. Right? I'm sprinkling magic in everything. Bitch, I ain't doing nothing hard. Bitch, I don't believe in struggle. I don't believe in strife. I don't believe in poverty. I don't believe in anything harming me and those that I have selected to be under my wing. You feel me? I'm just saying. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. The bitch is worried about what I'm doing. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I got the codes to unify this motherfucker. I was talking about the plug and sockets earlier. Man, that plug and socket shit on point. I don't give a fuck. You learn that. You learn how to connect with yourself. It's a piece of cake, bro. It's a piece of cake. I ain't messed with that plug and that sockets. Like, this is the foundation of creation we talking about. Y'all playing. Right? Ease is what I please. Give me everything swift. Give me everything now. What's a wait? What's a wait? What's a struggle? What's hard for me? What's a problem for me? You feel me? As I feel, so shall I see. What's a problem for me? What's a problem when you in control of it? It just that plug and socket shit. My favorite. I'm obsessed with that shit because it just hit. It just hits balance. It's unity. It's harmony. If you don't got that within, you crazy as hell if you think you finna get that outside yourself. You ain't gonna never have no balance outside if you don't got no balance on the inside. You see me? When you be creating a teen coven. I'm gonna create a teen coven, a baby coven, like for the little, 5-6-year-olds. They be at their most potent. I ain't gonna call it no coven. I'm calling it imagination club. Listen, it's gonna be an imagination club for the babies and a teen coven for the teens. And it's gonna be an imagination club for the baby. Y'all wanna put y'all babies in imagination club. And so I can harness, help them harness their imagination, and y'all can teach y'all how to give them a sense of self. Because 2 things that your child need to be able to have intact to have a successful game is a sense of self and a sense of the imagination needs to stay open. So in my imagination club, it's all gonna be about, helping them with their tapping into themselves and not feeling like it's crazy, because these kids be born here with all these amazing powers, and then y'all program they tell them that they crazy and they weird, and they start to shut them down. And so we not gonna do this. We're not doing this. We're not gonna do that in the imagination club. And it's crazy. Our parents were so, worried about us doing stuff to make money and make a living. They really should have been, training us by our imagination, because that's how you make the fucking funds, by having fun. That's just some shit they weren't gonna never tell us. That's just some shit they weren't gonna never say. How do you know the difference between higher self and interference? How do you know the difference between your higher self and your interference? How do you know the difference between your higher self, which is higher, and lower self, which is lower? Higher is gonna be higher. Right? Your lower self is interference, is fear. Anything lower vibrational, fear, doubt, jealousy, anger, right? Restrictions, limits, deficiency, struggle, survival, fear. That is your lower self, right? Your higher self, expansion, unknown, random, feelings, connections, the higher octaves. That's coming from on high. You need to be able to understand all of it, right? It's time. It is time. And I'm finally ready for my son. Cause like I said, if I say I want something and you haven't seen me with it, it's only because of me, right? And so during my unraveling process I'm going through, I realized that, it's been me against me, But when I tell y'all my son gonna be born with all these motherfucking light codes, when I say that my son gonna sire a line of fucking gods on earth from this one son and his sons and his sons, and it's just my legacy gonna live the fuck on. Like, it's bigger than me at this point. Like, me having a child right now, I'm so fucking powerful. Like, I got so much wisdom. Like, this kid is gonna be unbelievable, and he's just gonna set the tone for all the other kids. That's just gonna be as remarkable and unbelievable and powerful. And I know how to raise them motherfuckers up as true gods. I tell you the truth, and we're gonna restore some hope to this motherfucker. Like, the power this nigga gonna have, like, I can feel it already. right? I can feel it already, and it's just gonna be like bringing like real, true warrior masculinity back to earth with my sire line. Listen, with my sire line, like I'm so serious, so serious. That's how it goes. Professor Click's Imagination School. I never seen it. Y'all giving me all these movies I'm finna watch because I don't think I'm coming outside today. But I be saying it and then I come outside. But I got plans on doing a ritual. Like I did my first abundance ritual in my mom's yard in 2020, and now I got my own yard. So I'll probably be using that portal day. Uh, Coven babies, we do us a nice little abundance ritual for the rest of our lives. Excited about that. I said I was gonna make it live, but then again, I probably won't. I don't know because I'm gonna be out in my yard and it's kind of personal, and it's my first time doing it here, so I don't know if I make. I know I probably like do a ritual that day, but it probably won't. I'm not gonna probably show that personal ritual that I'm gonna do. I would recommend, as always, y'all take advantage of these days as they are high volume, and high volume just means intense. Okay, this just means that whatever you trying to put out there on these days, you can use the energy and get it there quicker. Okay, and get it there quicker. Okay. How do I release something like a thought or way of thinking from a past life? Like, how do I extract that from my spirit? You have to go back to this the find the source of that thing, and you have to get the feelings out of it. So yeah, that's what you have to do. But man, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna give me something to eat and lounge around and do absolutely nothing today, because like I said, y'all need to sit y'all ass down and sit in silence and see what comes up that needs to be released. Things ain't just happening for no reason. Okay, you ain't just randomly crying out of nowhere. All right, you ain't just randomly feeling, upset and regretful out of nowhere. It's tied to something. Follow it. All right, follow it. You're not just automatically feeling, used and irritated out of nowhere. Things are coming up for you to dead the pattern that keeps them running. All right, so stop dismissing shit and trying to bypass and distract yourself and deal with your shit so you can become light as a feather, stiff as a board. Do y'all know what light as a feather, stiff as a board is actually a chant for? Because it really is a chant, but it's not for what they showed it for in the craft. Light as a feather, stiff as a board just simply means you are light within, and stiff as a board meaning that you are standing on business. You are holding the frequency. All right? Because when you are heavy, you cannot float. All right? You cannot rise higher when you are heavy. So light as a feather, stiff as a board is just a mantra to remember to get your shit together. All right? That's what it's about. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. We not moving to this shit. Nothing in the physical world moves us. Nothing in the physical world can change us. Nothing in the physical world can, get us off our posts. Be stiff. Y'all know, like those soldiers that be guarding those palaces, they just be standing there. You can throw stuff at them. You can this. They just gonna be stiff on a hole. Stiff as a board. So you can rise higher. So there was a chant of like in movies, they'll give y'all the spells and the chants, but they don't show y'all that you actually have to do fucking work within yourself to get those results. You feel me? Fucking ain't nobody fucking with me. It's just y'all ain't fucking with me with this shit here. This is my life. I tell you, like, this is envy. This shit is envy, bros. This shit just envy. I love this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Class Tuesday, Father Wounds Class Tuesday. Um, Let me see. Is there any other announcements before I get? I'm still recruiting for the coven. I just been slowing down on recruits because, like I say, I'm looking for a certain frequency of people. No disrespect, nothing against any type of people, but it's a certain frequency that I want because, like I say, we got shit to do. You feel me? This ain't a game over here. It's a game, but it ain't a game. You feel me? Definitely looking for the right amount of people because this is the thing. If you don't want to do the work, I know you ain't ready to hit no system. You feel me? Because in order for you to be in positions of power, you got to be able to did the work because there's going to be people that need the work that you did. Right? There's going to be people like, if I had never did the work, how could I help y'all? How the fuck could I be able to help y'all with every fucking thing that y'all be needing if I never went down the path myself, if I never went on it myself? What the fuck do I have to tell y'all? right? So certain shit you just cannot bypass. You just cannot. Certain shit you just can't skip. And every time you try to skip over it, every time you try to act like it ain't nothing, it's gonna show your ass why you need to stop playing with yourself. Nah. Shit. This is what we doing. I'm the biggest of players. You can't sit up under me and think that you're not finna play. Right? You can't book no sessions with me. Stop booking sessions with me if you're not ready to play. All right? When you book those sessions, that's like a permission slip, okay? That's a waiver. It's a contract. You ready to play at bigger levels than what you used to. So I'm not a trend. Don't book with me because you think it's popular or because you think I'm gonna get you some money or because of any of that. You book with me when you ready to fucking change your life and you ready to fucking play. Cause don't be blaming me for, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't ready, you bullshit, you pussyfoot, and shit started moving and you up here, oh, I done fucked your life up. No, the fuck I did. Your life was fucked up before you came here. I'm simply telling you what gotta happen so we can stop doing it. Right? That's my job. Right? That's what I do. So don't book with me because it's popular. You know what I'm saying? You know how trendy motherfuckers get. Because you're going to have to play. You have to stand. You say you're a big player. All right, let's play. You finna have to experience the opposite. Right? Every time I assume a state, I have to experience the opposite. I have to know the tools to do the opposite. Right? I be talking cash shit. I gotta be stiff on the hoe when it comes to this shit. I gotta keep myself light so I won't be dragged back down. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. I gotta be stiff on the hoe when it comes to this shit. I be talking this shit because I walk this shit. Because if I did, my physical would never align. So I just be talking, but my physical, it'll always be something. And it'll show you where I'm not in alignment. I'm literally seeing what I'm being. Literally. Like I have proof for the humans. You feel me? Like you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. It's impossible. How the fuck am I doing it then? How am I doing it if it can't be done? Right? Motherfucker had told me one time that you like don't nobody know when somebody gonna die but God. Can't nobody talk to people that passed on but God. Like, oh, okay, so how the fuck am I doing it then? You basically saying I'm God. How the fuck am I doing these things? Right? If it's only him that can do it, how am I able to know these things and do these things and make this shit happen and pull this shit out from absolutely nowhere? How am I doing this then if I'm not a God? Like, come on now. I know your human be scared. I know your human scared when I talk like that. But your human also know what shit it make physical data. And she got physical data to support it. How? How? And that goes back to Vaughn, because shout out to Vaughn. Like, if Vaughn didn't teach y'all nothing else, that motherfucker, some be still there when that body go. You feel me? If you was never into, you know what I'm saying, souls and spirit and, you know what I'm saying, afterlife and shit, the fact that everything that man told me and we done seen it play out since 2020, bro, if that don't let you know, it ain't for you to know this lifetime, bro. And that's fine. And that's fine. When these spirits be coming to me, bro, and telling me their name and shit, and these people actually fucking exist, bro, how the fuck am I making this shit up? Like, like how? If I'm not a God, how am I doing these things, bro? How? Make it make feelings. How the fuck am I removing shit out of people's bodies and shit? How am I helping them to remove it? How am I giving them the tools and the wisdom and what to do? Right? How am I doing these things? How somebody comes to me with congestive heart failure, and after doing what I told them to do, the doctor shows there's no clogs, there's no congestion. How the fuck am I doing this? One set of results said this, the other result said that. So it's proven. How the fuck am I doing it then? I'm just saying. At some point, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, lay your defenses down and just accept what is. You feel me? I ain't trying to tell a motherfucker what to believe in, but if we being for real, if we talking about results, I got more receipts than y'all God do now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying now. I just saying my track record is extensive. Physical proof, right? Physical proof of these things. Not from, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I love y'all though, man. Y'all gotta keep your head on the swivel of your own shit. I ain't telling you to watch out for nobody. It ain't about the people outside of you. You gotta watch out for your own shit, because it's the shit within that's even putting you in the situations with the shit without. You feel me? It's the situations that you got going on the inside of you that's determining the situations that's on the outside. So you don't keep your head. I ain't telling you to watch yourself from other folks. Fuck them people. I'm telling you to keep yourself on the swivel for your own shit. The shit that's coming up, the fears, the blockages. Excuse me, the self-sabotaging, because I've been on some sabotaging shit lately and bullshit. Right? Keep your head on the swivel from your own shit. Sweep in front of your own front door. The problem always starts from home, okay? It always starts from in the house. Check your shit. Pay attention, because things finna get extra. Bro, so people losing their fucking minds and they going crazy right before our very eyes, and they smelting like a motherfucker. And y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see how people fucking smelting. The more the power shift happens, and the more you power up, people are going to start smelting. And smelting just means they drop their mask real fast, and you able to see what the fuck they really is, you know what I'm saying, right quick. And then they try to put it back up. That's what smelting is. So pay attention to how motherfuckers smelting around this bitch. The more you power yourself up, the more you know what I'm saying, the more you want to heal, the more motherfuckers want to come around triggering the old you. What the fuck? You feel me? The more you want to expand, the more motherfuckers coming around so you can be the same. The more you want to, you know what I'm saying, try something new, the more the old motherfuckers gonna come around and try to persuade you to stay. You see what I'm saying? It's always your family and your friends, because strangers don't get close to you, right? That's why they say most time your enemies ain't never nobody that you don't know. Like your biggest hater be somebody that you know, because who else has that close access to you to even affect you like that? It's your feelings that's the power. Remember, you don't give a fuck about strangers. You feel me? Like you don't give a fuck about strangers. Now you gotta not give a fuck about the people that's close to you if they moving like a stranger. That's all that is. That's all that is. So watch out for your own shit. All right? Watch out for your own shit. Get the fuck out your own way. All right? It's time to power the fuck up. Be the player that you are. You know if you not playing the game in your life. You know. You know. Big players, we always got some action packed shit going on. Like we the main character. We you know what I'm saying? We doing shit. You ain't no fucking main character. You sit your ass on the sidelines of your own life, watching everybody else live, while you just sitting there stuck in the same old shit, doing the same old things with the same old bitches and the same old niggas, eating the same old food in the same old places, going out to the same old clubs, standing in the same old spots. You think that shit hot? It is not. Right? You don't get the big rewards without the tough decisions. Let that shit go. Let these fucking people go. Let it go. Let the past, let the versions of yourself that's connected to these people the fuck go. They humans. You not in your human form no more. Why you trying to keep they mortal ass? And this is the thing. Some people you just can't get rid of. Those are the people you got to know how to deal with. So that's the shit that you got to deal with. Like, it's the shit we know. It's pros and cons to everything. It's just all about how you see the shit, right? We could be on a session. I can tell you that you got to do this or you got to do this. I'm just telling you shit your spirit already know. You fucking knew this before we got on the phone. I'm just telling you what you already knew. You just ain't told me shit. All you gotta do is do what the fuck you feel like you know you gotta do, and shit gonna change for you. You sitting there making it hard for yourself and then blaming everybody, your kids, your baby daddy, your baby mama. Your ass just scared. Your ass is just scared, and that's okay. But say that. Fucking say that. Do what the fuck you feel you need to do. That is how you power up. Stop holding on to the old shit. Open your fucking heart space. All right? If you scared, if me telling you to open up your heart, because how you gonna follow your heart if it ain't even open? If your heart locked away, how the fuck you gonna follow it? It ain't going nowhere. It ain't even experiencing shit. Ain't nothing even coming to it for you to follow. So when you close your heart, you closing your own abundance. You closing your own fucking experience off. You capping your own self off at a limit. You open your heart by healing what closed it in the first place. You have to heal what closed it in the first place, because you ain't nobody else gonna get in there. That's not healed. You think you healed until you get with somebody. It's easy. I tell my babies all the time. It's easy to say you healed. It's easy to say that when you ain't playing the game and you ain't fucking with nobody. Cause hell, I thought that. It's a piece of cake. This ain't shit. I got this till I actually start fucking with a nigga and shit. The nigga triggering me. You see, I gotta use my tools on my damn self. Right? It's easy to say you rich and you balling and shit when you don't gotta pay for nothing. Can you still keep that shit up when you gotta spend $1,000 every other day? Right? You rich. Can you stand on it? Can you be stiff to that fact? Even though you got to constantly give out money, you may not even be seeing the money back. Can you stand there? Right? It's easy to be talk that shit when shit good, but what about when you in that water? Right? Because you gotta engage. This game is an interactive game. You gotta play. You gotta fucking play. What you gonna do? You feel me? What you gonna do? When I decided to play the human game, right? I had to use all that shit I had been sitting, you know what I'm saying? When I went forfeited the human game at first, like the first shit, 30 some years of my life, I had forfeit that game. I had to use everything that I fucking learned about myself in my journey. And that time, I got to use it now because I'm playing a human game and I'm on some human shit. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this world playing this game, but I'm still not of this world. So I got to use the shit that's not of this world to get me right in this world. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. Stay open no matter what, bro. That's how your help come. That's how your support. Spirit can't send you shit because you guarded and you closed off. Spirit can't, you making shit hard on you. Spirit got so many motherfuckers to send your way and so much good. You haven't even begun to meet the people, bro. It is some good ass, pure ass people out here. Just as it's fucked up people, it's a whole new world of good people with good intentions that want to help you, that will love you for fucking nothing, that's not judging you, that don't want to fucking hurt you and take from you. We exist. You just can't see us. We exist. You just can't see us because you closed off and you guard it, and you think that everything is out to get you and everybody's out to, you know what I'm saying? And as you feel, so shall you see. So that shit keeps you far away from me. Right? How you start to trust after going through shit that made you not. The things you realize that the things that you went to, the things that you went through that made you not trust, they was just lessons. It's not set in stone that it's always gonna happen. That was just that experience, right? It's just that experience. It's not for you to define the rest of your life by that one situation, because the only thing constant here is change. So if the only thing is constant here is change, that means as you change, your experiences change. It could be the same situation, but you at a different space. And because you at a different space, you're going to have a different outcome. So our trust issues goes back to inherent distrust within yourself. You don't trust yourself to make the best decisions for yourself. So you keep yourself guarded as a way to protect yourself. All right. See, you know, this shit deep. We can go deep. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, right? This the work motherfuckers don't want to do. This is the work, right? Like before I go, I saw my post on Facebook when I was talking about, like, um the hurt when it comes to the relationships, and how everybody is programmed and everybody is hurt and everybody is just getting with people and nobody's doing the work. So you just leave one person for the next person and for the next person, and you keep running into the same fucking shit. That's because everybody was fucking programmed. Ain't nobody perfect in the flesh, right? Nobody is perfect in the flesh. So it's like you already be fucked up. Then you attract a fucked up person and you expect them to make you better when you haven't even made yourself better. And I'm sorry, like, we are missing out on good people because we are fucking programmed. I'm just being for real. Like, I'm just being for real. Like, not to put y'all in my business. But then again, I don't give a fuck. Because y'all gotta learn from somebody, right? I'm fucking with this guy that, you know what I'm saying, most people would consider a varieties. They would consider this person to be a hoe. Like, he a player, he a whatever. I swear to God, I swear to y'all, take away his programming of his player programming, because that's his programming. When I say the soul and the heart and the character and the integrity that's inside this person is astronomical, and I think it's crazy that nobody was healed enough or in a space enough to just move the shit out the way to see the jewel on the inside, as you have to do with every fucking body you encounter. It's just, the work I did on myself allowed me to see past his programming. Because before, because when he tried to holler at me before, nigga, hell no, I was programmed, you was programmed. All I saw was your program, because I was still in mine. You understand? So healing myself, getting out of program, and seeing things from this deeper perspective, like going into healing and the psyche and the soul and just all the shit I know and what I do on the basis and how I help myself and my clients. I realized, like, bro, you take people's programming out the way, they are some rare ass souls out there that y'all are really, I just, y'all may not see what I see in them, and that's fine. It wasn't for y'all to see, but what I get the privilege to see, that's no different with Vaughn. I told y'all all the time, I didn't know Vaughn the programming, I didn't know Vaughn the car. I got to see that nigga's soul, what he is, his being. That's why I couldn't judge him and see him how the people that was with his body judged him and saw him. I couldn't, I saw something different. I got to experience something different. And of course, that's my superpower. I see souls. I speak to the shadows. The shadows is just your soul. It is unseen. It is the shadow of your spirit, but actually it is the big of your spirit. I mean, of your body, of your body. I would have never got to know the awesome person that this guy that I'm fucking with is if I had to judge him by his programming, that it wasn't his fault they put in him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, nobody asked to be programmed to be a whore. Nobody asked to be programmed to be deficient and depressed and have low self-esteem. Nobody asked for these things. It's just the opposite. We all got programmed to some opposite deficient shit, right? Nah, I don't. Like, he'll be, to be honest, y'all, I don't know what Vaughn is. Like, Vaughn done went, I'm not gonna say he lost. Like, I know he haven't crossed over, because I can still like feel like the cord of him. But to say, I don't know where he is. I don't know. When he hopped back in, like, I'm gonna have to see where he at. He done went like offline somewhere. But I would have never seen it. So that's what I was talking about today in those posts. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just with this person. Like, think of the people that you may have really had a core connection with, but because they was programmed to lie to you, they was programmed to cheat, because they saw their mama do that, they saw their daddy do that. Every relationship since their childhood has been that. Think of how many core connections that you sabotaged or that you pushed away or that you thought was toxic because you were in fact toxic. You were programmed somebody past anything, you know what I'm saying, past yourself. But talking to this person makes me realize how shallow people actually are. Like, y'all don't want love for real, right? Y'all don't want love for real. Y'all want somebody to fill up y'all deficiencies, and that's not love. So I had to fill up my own deficiencies. So I would not put that on, what does what mean? What does what mean? If you talking about when I say he gone offline, I don't know who he at. Have you ever seen Doctor Strange? Where he be flipping through, when he was flipping through all those like trying to find a certain timeline and just flipping through all those motherfucking timelines. Do you? I think that's Doctor Strange, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of them Doctor Stranges, the something of the multiverse, and he was flipping through all those multiverses trying to find a specific timeline. That's the visual. And I know that sounds sci-fi as fuck, but yeah, that's what it is. And so while he's flipping through all those different timelines trying to find whichever one he's trying to find, he's gone. Like, I have to tap in more to access his where he at, and I just haven't been having time. I hate to say it. I just haven't been having the time or the energy. But I know he's not crossed over because I still feel this sequence still running. So I know he's not crossed over. Oh, I thought you were talking about working in the shadows. It's just a person that sees souls, person that works with the unseen, person, people that work with things that you don't see. And that's why I say, like, I'm not a light worker. I'm a shadow worker. I see y'all souls if y'all got one. And I helped y'all, saying, get in alignment with that. That's what shadow work is reconnecting you to your soul. That's what it is. It's Doctor Strange. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought they was talking about. That's what I thought they was talking about. That's what. Oh, for sure. For sure. I told him I got him. I wasn't gonna let him down. He had been let down too much already. And I'm a woman of my word. I'm a woman of my word, okay? I don't mind. Listen, one thing about it, if a motherfucker can't tell you, it can't explain what they talking about, they don't know what they talking about. And I might be country, bitch. I might cuss, but I bet you I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I bet you can ask me any question, I got an answer for it. I bet you that. I bet you that. I ain't nothing my babies done ever asked me. I be like, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, the fuck I do. You just wait a second. You just wait 1 second. Right? So that's just where I'm coming with it. Like, if I guess I'm the example. Like I tell my babies, I'm the example. So that, like, you got to take a chance. Y'all be scary. And but they say you can't turn no hoe into no housewife. You can't, you know what I'm saying? But would it be crazy that the housewives, like the motherfucking hoes that y'all talking about, really is the motherfucking the housewives that y'all want? And let me tell y'all what I mean by that. Let me just give y'all an example. Even though I'm not a hoe, I've never been a hoe. Like, I'm a fuck who I want to fuck, and if a nigga think that that's a hoe, then I guess I am. Fuck it. Uh, I'm a plug. I'm a female plug. Okay. And as a female plug, this means that, because remember, and pay attention to these people that be talking about masculine energy and feminine energy, but they always talking like the male only got masculine and the female only got feminine. They are not. They do not know what they're divided. They're divided. If they're not teaching you that feminine and masculine is both present in both of us, then they are out of alignment. Okay. So by me being a female plug, this just means that my inner energy is masculine and my body card is a feminine. Okay? This is a pure plug. This means I was born a force and my body was coded to be a flow. This is how we embody masculine and feminine. All right? As a plug, right? As a plug, my core, I'm not fulfilled on variety. I'm very loyal. I'm very loyal to. It's almost scary. It's almost eternal how loyal I am, because as a plug, I value consistency. All right. That means at my core, right? On the outside of me, right? On the outside of me, the feminine, the other side, that's my variety, right? You know, that's the freak. So people are sexually attracted to Gyla as they should be. That's the feminine. My body is a feminine, it's soft feminine. You know, Gyla's pretty, sexual. That's the feminine, right? So you would look at how my body is or how I act, or like, saying, how Gyla, whatever, and you would think that she's a hoe and that you can't fuck with her, or she be posting herself on the internet, and you would look at that, right? Because y'all don't see souls. And you would look at that and think like, oh, ain't no woman worth keeping is doing these type of things. Ain't no woman worth keeping this. But I'm coded by nature to be loyal to one person. When I plug into them, come hell or high water, I don't unplug. You understand what I'm saying? So by you thinking that, you I'm a hoe. You feel me? I'm a hoe. You can't this. You missing out on your wife. And that's why I say I got wife written all over me. It's just wrote on my soul. And if a motherfucker can't see that in my soul, it's not up for me to help you get that understanding, my brother. You feel me? That's why the judging of the books of the cover, like on my cover, like I'm a freak, I'm this, I'm a witch, I'm this. At my core, when I say noble, integrity, loyal, my God, I don't cheat, I don't play that shit. I don't play by my nigga. Like, I protect, I provide, I serve. Like, what y'all humans would say a wife would be, I would be all that times infinity. You feel me? I would be there, but because it don't look that way, and this is what y'all doing. Y'all are missing out on soul connections, core connections, because it doesn't look a certain type of way, and you don't have the focus to see past the surface. Let's just be fucking for real. And as long as y'all continue to do that, y'all gonna be continue to be in these incompatible ass connections, creating these incompatible ass kids, and creating these incompatible ass karmic lifetimes that you're gonna have to come back and offshoot. Thank you. Thank you. King shit. Like, all right. Okay. Motherfuckers ain't having core connections these days because you want to allow it. And you want to allow it because you're scared and you're programmed and you need to be deprogrammed. Love ain't did nothing to none of us. Relationships ain't did nothing to none of us. You just don't have the correct definition for it because you was given it instead of experiencing it. Okay? This is the thing. Witches are just wisdoms. They just know shit. What makes a person good? Magic isn't good or evil. It's just energy. The inner attention, the intention makes a witch good or bad. You understand? So yes, there are some witches that you would call low. They low vibrational, or what you would call bad. That's because their inner is low vibrational. They can only express what they are. I'm a witch, but I'm what you would call a universal witch. You feel me? I'm pretty all space. Meaning, Meaning, right? First of all, before I'm a witch, I'm a celestial. Understand that. And as a celestial, this just means that I'm my spirit is close to source. So it's certain low shit I'm never gonna do. It's certain low shit I'm never. It's certain low shit I'm never gonna be able to do. You feel me? Can y'all hear me? Cause my alarm went off. But anyway, it's certain shit I'm not gonna be able to do because it fucks with my integrity, right? My code. Me personally, ain't got nothing to do with what's good or bad or right or wrong. I just won't do it. You feel me? But I have jurisdiction to go low or go high. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. But that's just because I'm a celestial. I'm upright. I'm not corruptible. So if I have to do something bad to your ass, it's you deserve that. You deserve that. I don't just go around harming people. You have to be a threat for me to do something to you. And if you're a threat, you are in error. So I have to correct that error. So that's the only time I do something to somebody. Other than that, y'all ain't no factor to me. Y'all take nothing from me. Y'all give nothing. Y'all take nothing. Y'all just invisible. You feel me? Like that's all it is. But just saying that I'm a witch, right? And that I'm bad because, society and my opposition has told you that I'm bad. That's crazy. You shit, just use your own discernment. How do I make you feel? You can tell if I'm bad, and I'll be telling y'all, ask y'all folks about me. Do a spiritual background check on me, bitch. I don't care. Right? Do a spiritual background check on me, baby. Ain't nothing. I ain't hiding nothing. My shit is squeaky. My shit is clean, baby. I don't. Nah. Nah. Man, I'm finna get out of here. I've been up here almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go to my sister's house, I think. But that's all I had to say. So if y'all interested, like if you are new, you know what I'm saying, you new to this shit and you interested in witchcraft, just book like an open conversation with me and I, answer y'all questions because it's a lot of disinformation out here and it's a lot of lying ass, opposition ass people. You know, that's not gonna tell our story in the right, correct light. And if you want to hear it, at least hear it from the goose mouth, whatever the fuck they say. You feel me? Like if you want to, you know what I'm saying, if you interested in this, if you interested in learning like about witchcraft, about, what I'm saying, magic and shit like that, just you don't have to just go deep all into it because don't get caught slipping. You feel me? Don't get caught slipping. It's not the time. But I love y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay safe. Pay attention. Most importantly, pay attention to your inners. All right? Get your inner world together. You're going to fucking need it. You're going to have to be there. You're going to have to live there. Get it together. I love y'all. Bye.